Maybe you should be asking yourself stuff and not us.
Now these two goofballs. Amazing.
I actually genuinely think that was good advice.
It's the Paul and Tom Show with Paul Schisler and Tom Brink.
So let's go.
First official callback of the show.
So let's go.
Oh, Zo.
Are we welcoming back?
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thanks for listening again.
We're so glad you're here listening again to the Paul and Tom Show.
With Tom and Paul.
I'm Paul Schisler, joined by my best bud,
Tom Brink.
Tom Brink. Executed perfectly. Rehearsed.
Yeah, well, you know, it's sometimes you forget. What was that song? You always hurt the ones you love or something?
It's true. That happens in life. We're so glad you joined us back again. Please, if you had one giggle, if you like listening to these two fellas giggle and laugh, go and follow the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen. Rate and review. That would mean the world. It really helps.
It really does.
New podcasts like this, it helps us to build a community with you to just make something that's really fun and really cool. So
yeah,
please
and
rate and review. That would mean the world. Thank you.
And your feedback, like if you like a specific segment or a certain joke or something, it really helps us know how to make the show better for you.
Yeah, what do you want more of?
Don't be negative. Just tell us what you like.
Yeah, if you have something negative, just bury it deep inside. We're already dealing with other negative stuff.
Like any good person should do. Bury it deep.
Until you get an ulcer. And then, start working out and, something.
Take it out on the iron.
But us, we're like a restaurant. We want to see, a lot of people are requesting this dish. Let's focus on that.
Yeah, let's order more beef. So we don't run out. We don't want to 86 a segment.
Yeah. That's such... I don't think I've ever used the phrase 86 something, and I'm so jealous that you just did. I never know when to use it.
You want to try it?
No, we can just 86 that part.
Yeah, you can use it, in life, like if you don't care anymore.
Like, let's just 86 that.
Paul, why don't you care about this? No, it's been 86.
You know me? Your boy's going to be so obnoxious using that now. When I get hooked onto a new thing I want to say, I can't not say it for months.
Dude, Lauren and I watched The Bear on
I've been hearing
FX
excellent
Hulu.
things about that.
It's really good. We watched it in 2 days. It was really good.
Whoa.
But for a week after that, we were like, corner.
Walking by each other in the apartment. Corner.
Hot food.
Sets like plate of toast down on the coffee table.
Coming around like just the couch. Corner. Going to bed. Corner. Yeah.
Yes, chef.
Oh, yeah. Yes, chef.
Oh, man, that's good.
I don't know if we dove that deep, though. Yo, speaking of things to say, so I feel like I tell you less stuff that I'm thinking now because we have content to create.
You want to build up, yeah.
Yeah. And, I just want to have stuff to say because my life's not actually that interesting.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I was watching a show the other day, and it was like a Secret Service guy talking to the president.
Was this like a movie, like a fictional show?
Yeah, well, it was For All Mankind on Apple.
Okay.
And the guy you just hear a knock on the door, and they open the door, and he's just like, there's been developments to the situation. And I was like thinking back to our Clubhouse days when you were telling me about the number system for how bad you have to go to the bathroom.
I'm going to flip out right now, dude. You have no idea. I wrote in my notes 3 days ago. To talk about that today. That's insane how in sync we are about that. I thought of that 3 days ago and I wrote it down and I said, this is one of the things I'm going to bring up on the podcast to talk about to you. And I cannot believe that you just brought that up on your own.
Yeah.
That's like goosebump chills.
Dude, I mean, we're just in sync.
We're in sync.
This is how you know we were meant to be.
God, yes. Now that it's fresh, let me clarify.
Yeah.
I have a system to declare to the ones that I'm with in public, like if I'm out with family or super close friends, I have a system to let them know like how bad my stomach ache is, how bad I need to go poop. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just level 1. And I can just say like my immediate family and my wife and close friends know, like if I say level 1, it's like, hey, I'm going to have to go poop at some point in the near like few hours. Level 2 is like, hey, keep your eyes open for a bathroom because I could go. Level 3 is like, hey, get me to a bathroom right now. I need to poop. And level 4 is just, I can't move. Someone carry me to a bathroom because I'm about to shit my pants.
Yeah. And I was just thinking like at a party or something, you can just like tap on the shoulder. You're like, there's been developments to the situation.
I'll do similar to with Esther. I'll be like, hey, update level 2.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll do L2, like with my hands, L1, L2, L3, L4.
The crisis level has increased.
Yeah, it's a effective system. And I've used that system since I was like 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah, it's been around for a couple decades, man.
That's interesting. I thought that was like a newer thing.
No, that's been since I was a kid.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's a great system.
It's, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wanted to try to use it like a couple months ago, but then I forgot exactly how it worked. Yeah, like I didn't know if 1 was like crazy, like, oh, we're almost at 0, blast off, or if 4 being higher was more important.
4's the top. 4's like DEFCON, all systems go. This is code red. Level 1 is like, I'll be okay. It could be gas.
We should create a graphic of like Smokey the Bear, like how dangerous today is for threat of fire.
That's perfect. Have that by the bathroom door.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that's so perfect.
But yeah, so I heard that and I thought of you. I also thought it would be a good excuse to like tell whoever you showed up to a party with to leave.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like when you're ready to leave a party or an event.
Yeah.
Just be like, there's been a development to the situation. And it's like everyone would be like, oh, I wonder what's going on in their lives. Like,
why is their life level 3 right? What does that mean right now?
Like, oh, yeah, you should go.
Level 3 sounds bad. What are y'all going to do? I don't know.
Level 3? Do you need a clearance for
Dude,
that?
Dude, here's the thing. Here's where I gave birth to level 1, 2, 3, 4 was when I was younger. For whatever reason, any time that I stepped foot in a Target, I had to go poop.
Well,
without fail.
Not a bad place to poop.
Not a bad place to poop. They have great bathrooms. It's right by the entrance. But every time my family would go into a Target, they all knew like I was going to have to go poop.
There's something about the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lights, the smell, just the, it's a little classier than Walmart. So you feel that pressure.
Dude, no joke. I've looked up the nearest Target to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like now, but even when I did a road trip across the country, I would look for malls and Targets.
Mall bathrooms are generally pretty good bets.
Yeah.
That when we were in New York, Columbus Circle, that mall, it's like a really fancy mall with like expensive stores that I can't shop in.
Yeah.
But their bathrooms, super nice, always available.
Yeah. I always went to what is it? That Barnes and Noble.
Oh yeah,
you know which one I'm
We've all pooped in the Barnes and Nobles.
Wait, where was that? It was near 14th.
Yep, by Union Square.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We've all pooped in bookstores and malls and Targets. Those are good places
The Union Square Barnes and Noble. Highly recommend.
Highly.
This podcast is going to get so huge. People are going to take pictures of that bathroom.
People just listen to know which bathrooms to go to in specific parts of the United States. Speaking of wrecking our bodies, should we
crack into a little something?
Are we about to be Zoe boys?
So we got word that The Rock listened to our first episode, and he highly recommended that we try Zoa before we make fun of him for appearing with it in everything that he does now.
Dwayne Johnson, we're just so proud of you for starting your little niche energy drink company, your boutique energy drink company, and we're so excited to see what you're going to do with it, and just so proud. Like,
we believe in you.
How to make a profit in this world, but you're somehow managing to do it, and it's your entire personality now, and we love it. Every post you do on social media, you somehow are holding a can of Zoa energy drink, and you somehow incorporate "got a Zoe before you go" or something.
Oh man, yeah. And so I've been a big fan. Both of us have. I've never had it.
I'm furious that you've never tried it. So I got Tom a can of Zoa so we can crack open today together. It's just. It seems insane that we're doing this, but this has been such an inside joke between us. And we've been
wait, don't crack it yet.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to crack it together.
Okay, let's crack it together.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear that fizz.
Okay. I mean, that's Zoa energy right there.
Oh.
Okay. This is where we play The Rock's rap song that he made for some reason. Cheers.
Cheers. I almost said cheers, brother.
It's funny. You take a sip of this, you immediately turn into, hey, brother.
This is pretty tasty.
It's pretty good, right? I got zero energy because we don't need that sugar.
Hold on. So
On the down low, I don't love it, but it's not bad.
I have naturally flavored wild orange. That's probably the downfall, naturally flavored.
And you're going to want to cut out that naturally junk from your energy drinks.
This has caffeine in it. What do you mean?
Zero sugar.
Oh, yeah, zero sugar. You don't need the sugar.
No, we don't need the sugar.
I'm not a big sugar guy.
I got that super berry.
Oh, do you feel super?
Honestly, yeah.
You feel berry super?
Because I'm so tired, dude. So this is like giving me life right
now. My mic keeps sliding, and it's really funny that I'm just like chasing this thing.
Oh.
Really? It's good, but
I've built this up to you for months now.
It almost tastes like a powdered drink.
Yes. I'm so glad you said that because the first time I tried that one, I was like, I can't put my finger on it, but it tastes like one of those powdered drinks where even though it's technically dissolved, you're like, am I getting some powder in this liquid?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's chalky. It's a chalky-ass drink.
It's chalky.
It's a chalky drink.
Well, and the thing is, he only eats fish. And, like, who knows what he drinks? But, like, I don't know if you go to the The Rock for culinary advice.
What does he drink? Zoa and Terramana. That's all he drinks.
Is it Terramana or Tremana?
I think it's Trayvon. I've been calling it Terramana this whole time.
The Zoa's got your brain all mixed
The
up.
Zoa's got me whacked, dude. I'm zoed out right now.
You pop a vein.
My eyebrow is currently in that like Dwayne Johnson eyebrow raise. It paralyzes your face. They develop a serum to paralyze people's faces so everyone is going around looking like The Rock. Oh, God, I'm so energized.
Yeah, if you take it for 2 months, it'll change your hair to look like that one picture of him in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, instead of like him's hair growth, it's just Zoa growth.
Oh, man. We're headed there.
Be more like the Scorpion King.
I saw a video of the animators defending why the animation of the Scorpion King was so bad in The Mummy.
Can I tell you, I watched a video like that like yesterday.
Same video.
Was it Corridor Crew?
Probably. But the guy was like, I'm not defending what we did.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining what happened. Like, damn, dude.
But there was a part where he was just like, yeah, I went online around that time or he was like, I went online and there was like a video on YouTube of people really being mean and trashing it and saying it's the worst visual effects thing ever. and then the dudes in the video, the Corridor Crew dudes, were just like, oh no. And they're like, I'm so sorry. He's like, actually, it wasn't you guys. It was like probably guys who inspired you to be doing your thing. This was years ago. But it was heartbreaking.
But he handled it really well.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah.
And he's done a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. It's just certain jobs, certain gigs, even if you have the talent and the experience or something, it doesn't get executed well. It's okay.
Yeah, well, and sometimes, like, they run out of time. They run out of money.
Oh, yeah.
Or sometimes it's just they don't have what they need to get it done the way they would have liked to get it done.
And then you look bad.
Right. Well, and then people are like, ugh, this is disgusting. This is terrible. It's like, is it though? Like, it's better than it would have been a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Or,
it's like, hey, The Rock is a scorpion god. Like, just enjoy it, Stop focusing on the pixels or whatever.
We know it's an effect.
Yeah, we know it is fake, right? It's not real, so it's okay.
Well, and one thing that always gets me is like people are judging the visual effects on something.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's shots that they don't even realize are visual effects. And they're like, it's disgusting.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The one clip of Fast and the Furious, I think it's 7, because Paul Walker died partway through and they hired his brothers.
Yep.
They did a ton of face replacements of his brothers, and they put his face on there and used like AI or whatever to make it look like him.
The technology's insane.
And multiple of those shots, you would have no idea
Really?
that they did it. Yeah.
That final shot, the car's driving away.
That one's not the best.
Can tell.
But there's a shot where right before the house blows up.
Which one?
But the one that they have in
OG?
Echo Park?
Yeah.
And that house before it blows up, and Brian is bringing his baby to the car. And that shot is his brother.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
What a trippy life thing.
Right?
Like, your brother dies. It's tragic.
Instantly get a new job.
And then instantly they're like, we want to make you your brother in this massive movie franchise.
But
and
it also
Vin
won't
Diesel
be you.
Is going to call you Pablo sometimes. Life is wild.
I'm waiting for someone to be like, I'm waiting for an impressionist to pull off Vin Diesel. I think that's difficult.
I mean, I've seen some, and you're like, it's so bad, then it might be Vin Diesel.
Well, but like sometimes he talks in movies like there's marbles in his mouth.
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
Family.
Family.
Yeah, you like need subtitles.
We love you, Van. Where's his energy drink? Where's his alcohol?
Yeah, because he needs to compete with, quote, little brother
Oh,
Dwayne The Rock
man.
Johnson.
Oh gosh.
So I don't know if you guys know, but Vin Diesel must have problems with the people he works with. Like The Rock, who everyone loves, quit Fast and the Furious because of him. And at the time, people are like, okay. But then the most recent movie, the director quit because it was too complicated with, what's his face? Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
And
Whoa.
every week since then, Vin Diesel has released like a hostage video with a cast member, a crew member, someone. And it's really awkward.
It's like the friendliest, most forced hostage videos. Like he's doing a selfie with one of the cast members.
And they're like, what?
And you can tell he just walked up to them. And they're like, "Oh, I'm on his. You're doing a video right now, aren't you, Vin?" And he's like, "We're out here having a great day filming, aren't we?" And they're like, "You're the best, man. Yep, you're just. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's the best movie to happen."
And then he just keeps the camera on them, like, "Yeah, we're so glad you're here. You're never gonna leave. We love you. We love you, fans." And then the next day, the person will quit. You know, it's like they're like, "Okay, he's gonna kill me." That's unbelievable.
But yeah, shout out to Vin. If you ever want to work with us, we will take all of that back. Yeah. Speaking of which, I do have an apology to make. I had some comments about the Valley that weren't bad, but they weren't good, you know? And
Honest mistake.
honest mistake.
Honest mistake.
And my girlfriend listened to it, and she turned to me because I had to watch her listen to it and listen to it with her. And she just whipped her head around and was just like, "You're gonna get some heat for that."
Ooh.
And you know, she's from LA, so I was like, I should take this seriously. And so I'd like to formally apologize. The first apology from the podcast, episode 2.
Dude, second episode in, it's already, "Hey, everybody, I just want to make an apology."
Hello, the entire San Fernando Valley of Los Angeles, California. I'd like to apologize for my comments about the Valley. I'll probably end up living there because I can't afford anything else. And I want to keep you, my potential future neighbors, happy. I don't want you to egg my house.
I mean,
if I can afford one.
It takes a big, strong man full of Zoa to be able to make an apology like that.
Honestly, I don't know if I could have done it without The Rock's remote assistance.
DJ, we thank you for the fuel, man.
Yeah, DJ, shout out. Thank you for helping us be the best men we can be.
Should we do shout outs to
Yeah.
First shout out to I'll shout out Peppa on YouTube, commented on our video.
Peppa.
It's so cool, like doing this from the ground up with like small people building like a community here with listeners.
Totally.
So Peppa, I'm sorry I don't know your real name. Peppa on YouTube, really nice comment. So glad you're listening. You and your wife are awesome, and hope you have just a fantastic day, and just really celebrate your love and laughter with us. Thank you so much. We love you.
Yeah. No, it was really sweet. And then I want to shout out Sean Preston for sharing the podcast. And
huge dong.
And his podcast, Night Moves, which is very funny.
Great listen.
With Lou Miziano and Tyler Rothrock. Very funny. And they shouted us out too on their Instagram. And then Brian Peoples, my former roommate, after this roommate, Paul, he, who also has a great podcast called Grandmother, which is really sweet, he left a really, really nice review on Apple Podcasts. and take a look at that. Maybe it's a good template for your reviews. I don't know, but it was very sweet. Thank you, Brian. Yeah.
Follow the heart of these people who are sharing love, and we'll feed back into you.
Share love. Share kindness.
Should we get into would you rathers?
I would love nothing more.
Okay, this is how we started off. We got the caught up on DJ, got our Zoas, and now it's time for a would you rather. Okay, so Tom, you don't know these. I got 2 for you.
Double trouble.
Double trouble. Okay. Also, by the way, with these would you rathers, please comment, message, tell us what you would choose with these would you rathers.
Yeah, and we'll share the best ones.
Okay, Tom, would you rather get woken up every morning by someone slapping your face, like a solid slap, not a tap, like a solid slap, or get woken up every morning by someone dumping a cup of water on your face? I mean, both, you're just waking up angry.
I mean, I feel like I'm often waking up angry anyway now.
Sure.
I think that's a part of age.
Yeah.
And caffeine addiction.
Yep. So
water.
Water.
Yeah.
Because then also, like, every day your pillow's getting soaked.
Yeah, it's getting soaked, but like I don't want to. Like, I already have to take ibuprofen enough.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to take more of it, and it'll probably scramble my brains.
I think I'm doing water too.
But water is like a torture technique, so I don't know.
Yeah, see, I have a huge fear of drowning.
Yeah.
So the thought of like being in a sleep and then water on my face, like I can't breathe, that freaks me out. But also, I don't want to get hit in the face.
I'm doing water. I don't want to get hit in the face because I want to go out in public and be like, no, it's not my girlfriend. It's some weird guy that I chose because of this impossible situation.
Would you? That's like just out of bad luck, you befriend the wrong billionaire, and then he presents you these would you rathers and hires a guy to slap you every day.
The thing I love about would you rathers is that people actually feel like this is what will happen.
Yeah. Insane. It'll never happen.
I want water because I sleep hot, and it might be refreshing.
Okay. I think I'm going to do water too.
After a week, it'll drive me insane, but yeah.
Starting your day with assault on your face, that would be hard every day.
Hopefully they would just switch sides, though.
And then, hey, cup of water on your face, it starts the process of washing your face in the morning. Good hygiene.
Lovely splash.
Okay, second would you rather.
I'm scared now.
This is more up your alley.
Oh no.
As far as like weird. The first one was tame. Okay.
Oh, no.
Would you rather would you rather have glass teeth?
Oh. Yeah, this is up my alley.
Would you rather have glass teeth or spaghetti noodles for hair? And you can't just shave it bald. You have to keep the spaghetti noodles.
Now, do I need to like boil my hair every day?
No. It's just they're just always wet spaghetti noodles in your head. It's not dry spaghetti noodles.
Have they been tossed in olive oil?
No.
Or is that how I take care of it?
It might be how you take care of it.
Okay.
But you can't just shave your head bald. You have to maintain spaghetti noodle hair or glass teeth.
How long will the glass teeth last?
Who knows, man? That's what's scary. And you can't just so you can't just shave bald and you can't just get new teeth. Permanent glass teeth or permanent spaghetti noodle hair. I mean, the glass teeth.
Can I style the hair?
Sure.
Even if it's not ripping it all off?
Sure, you can spin it up top and put a meatball on top like a bun. With the glass teeth,
Get
it's
a
terrifying.
scrunchie that looks like a meatball.
Dude, you get hungry, you just go up there and like eat a noodle.
Oh, it's like Frank Reynolds
Oh,
eating
God.
sausage out of his
Oh
pocket.
God! And then if you get dandruff that looks like Parmesan cheese.
Itchy redness on the scalp is just sauce.
Oh God!
Gravy, I mean.
But if you have glass teeth and they shatter, can you imagine? I mean, you pretty much have to just eat soft food.
Either way, you're ending up in Ripley's Believe It or Not. It just depends on how soon in the book you show up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do hair
Spaghetti hair.
because like I can wear hats. I guess. I don't know. Glass teeth. I think
it's gonna look bad.
okay, well, it would, but imagine every time you eat, everyone around you just like
Just
zooms
waiting.
in. They're like, let's see. Let's see.
Every time you eat with glass teeth, you're just waiting for them to shatter. Your entire life,
Well-
you're on edge.
Before your first bite, you bite every bite. You go.
That heavy anxiety sigh of, like, I have to do another day of this? Why did I befriend that crazy billionaire who
like,
made me do this?
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
You just have to, if you have glass teeth, you're drinking Soylent for your meals.
Oh yeah, the thing I tried to do for a month because I thought
Yeah.
it would save me money.
I had an original Would You Rather that I didn't think was good enough, but I'll ask
Okay.
it to you anyways. Okay, so would you rather only be able to eat hot dogs for the rest of your life, but you're like shredded and healthy, like
Okay.
amazing, jacked body, muscles, super healthy, but you can only eat hot dogs for the rest of your life? Or would you rather like be able to eat all the different delicious foods, whenever you wanted, but you have really bad diarrhea 5 times a day?
That's not too far off from my normal
I
life.
know, that's why I get diarrhea way too much, so that's why I scrap that Would You Rather, because I'm like, this is kind of already happening.
I think I'm on the record saying I'm a Pepto boy for life.
Yeah.
Dude, it sucks. I cut out like some gluten and dairy, and it's gone away.
That's brutal.
It sucks.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at too, but I'm not willing to cut out dairy and bread.
The best dairy alternative food I've ever had, like the one thing that I think they crush, like vegan cheese is bullshit. It doesn't melt. It sucks.
It's plastic.
Yeah, it's like plastic made of nuts. But the best thing was vegan sour cream.
Oh, interesting.
It tastes like it. It feels like it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I hate like dairy alternative. I'm like, oh, I hate that because I want dairy.
Yeah. If they could just figure out cheese.
Dude, I've been denying a dairy problem for well over a decade. Whenever I have like a bowl of cereal or too much dairy, I'm like, well, this feels awful. And I've just been in denial about it for well over a decade. I'll take that to my grave.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, what are you going to do, not eat?
I don't know. What am I going to do? Cut out cheese pizza
What are you
and
going to
cereal?
I mean, you'll never be able to eat again.
Yeah, I'd rather just go to the bathroom and Target.
I think I have a thing with corn, but I
No.
love popcorn, so I won't admit it.
Yeah, that's okay. So long as you're not pounding bags of popcorn every day, it's fine.
Well, I do get into phases where I just
Oh.
go to town on some corn.
There are worse things.
Yeah. There are worse things.
Okay, great. Would you rather's?
Incredible.
So we're doing spaghetti noodle hair. Tell us, listeners, what you would choose: spaghetti noodle hair or glass teeth.
Yeah. Or even for the other scenarios, too.
Yeah, tell us what you would choose as well.
Please do it.
Should we give some people advice now?
Yeah. So we actually have our first listener
Whoa, thank you.
ask advice. And I kind of took a sneak peek at it, and it's a really good one. And I'm excited to see what we think after it comes up.
Amazing.
Do you wanna
Yeah.
start?
Yeah,
Okay.
let me read this thing. Tom and Paul love the show.
Wait,
and-
read the subject.
Oh. Subject, lost in transition.
Ooh.
Great subject line.
Yeah.
Tom and Paul love the show and looking forward to your advice.
Hell yeah.
Exclamation. I'm in a transitionary period of my life. Just graduated school. I have a survival job right now, but it's not cutting it. Been there.
That
My
sucks.
boyfriend of 3 years says he will support me while I find a job that fulfills me. That's dope!
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I've been independent since 16. Hell yeah. And I'm not sure if I can let someone take care of me. What do I do? I love
get
where we're
that.
going with
I
this.
get
I'm
that.
feeling a lot of feelings for you. And yeah. We also...
There's that Zoe kicking in.
That Zoe is
It's
pumping
Zoe
through my
time.
veins. We also are trying to move because his place is too small for us. He had full custody of his 2 kids, 12 and 11. His support means we stay here longer. So, do I get a better survival job so we can move and get out of this small apartment, or let him support me till I land my dream gig? Yours truly, Destiny's Child, quotations, independent women. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's really good. Multi-part Q.
This
Do it.
this is how
Do it, though.
this is how we do.
All the way.
I've never done it all the way. This this is how we so. I can't do it. We'll come back to that.
This is how we drink Zoe.
This is how we drink so.
Dude, that's it.
I mean,
We're going to get someone to make a clip of that. Anyone out there know audio?
tell us what's up.
Please.
So a lot of feelings, a lot of thoughts for Destiny's Child, independent women. First of all, let's call out some awesome stuff here.
Congrats on graduating school.
Congrats on graduating school.
That rocks. I
That's-
didn't.
You-
I dropped out of high school and college, community college. So, good job.
Yeah, and like you're working, you're finishing school, and you're building a solid, awesome relationship with your boyfriend
Who
That's
has 2
huge.
kids.
Who has 2 kids? Those are huge life pillars.
Yeah.
So celebrate that. Own that.
Not everyone can do what you're doing.
Pat yourself on the back. You're living 3 different dreams right there. So hell yeah, own that, embrace that, celebrate that.
You rock.
Right out the gates, you rock. That's amazing. And hey, hell yeah for snagging a boyfriend who loves you and supports you and has the heart to be like, hey, I want to see you thrive and succeed. Let's do what it takes to lift you up. That is so awesome.
I also think you should get props for being open enough to be in a relationship at all with this level of trust and commitment
100%.
after being independent since 16.
Yeah, that's huge.
That'll harden you. That'll make you not trust people.
Already you're breaking through those barriers. That's so true.
Yeah.
Since 16, if you've been doing it yourself, like fighting your way, and then you break down those walls, you open those doors to let someone join you in life, and you join in their life to build something together that's, not just you, not just him. Huge, huge leaps and bounds.
Very huge.
Leaping over those hurdles. That's amazing. So I don't think there is a right or a wrong answer here.
Yeah.
There's, if you choose option A, letting him support you till you land your dream job, that's great. If you choose to get another survival job, well, so you can move out, and then, it takes a little longer to land your dream job, also great.
Mm-hmm. I would. It's tough because I know for me, if someone were to offer to just financially take care of me, it would be a very hard thing to accept. Not because of some
Yeah.
like macho, I'm a man, I need to be taking care of stuff. It's just more like, do I really want to be a burden? Like, are you going to start resenting me for this?
Yeah.
And so I would probably come to the table with maybe a game plan. Like, I don't know if it makes you uncomfortable to just be open-ended. This person's taking care of you. Then maybe it's like we try for a few months and, we all start doing this stuff. I'll step up over here and find
Sure.
other ways to contribute. But also like, I don't know. It might also depend on what kind of job fulfills you or what
Yeah.
you're looking for. Because like some stuff might be really difficult to get. There might be like, I don't know. Like
Yeah. I would say like, and like Esther and I have kind of been in a similar situation before where she was at the beginning of our marriage, she was the breadwinner and I was making pennies, and then I left my job. So she was like the sole income of our marriage. And then now it's flipped. So just recognize there's going to be different seasons in your relationship where
Totally.
maybe he's the one supporting and providing right now, but then later it's going to be you. So like I've experienced that and lived that, and it's just all about like, hey, we're in this together. It's not that I'm a burden to you, you're a burden to me. Like life is a burden sometimes, So let's it's also such a gift to like for me to be able to say to my wife, like, yeah, I want to see you do what you want to pursue. What a
Yeah.
gift that is to give to you, and vice versa for her to me. Like, yeah, I want to see you pursue these things while I make more money than you right now. So embrace that too. So like, let someone take care of you. How grateful does he feel that he found someone in life to help support him and his kids with, all that you bring to the relationship? What a gift that is that you brought to him. So, be receptive to what he wants to, throw your way.
And I don't think he would say that if he didn't truly believe in you.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
Like it's him investing in you.
Yeah, that's beneath the surface. That's him saying like, I believe in you.
Yeah, and like I was actually in a sort of similar situation earlier this year where I had a full-time job and I wanted to go back to my freelance life and get different types of work. And I was like, I'm going to just quit. Like I had done things to like pursue work, like sending emails and applying for stuff and like building out my website. And Lauren and I had like a lot of conversations about what that would mean and whatever. And then I took a leap of faith and just kind of like bet on myself. 2 days later, a company hit me up about a job. Not saying that that's a thing that will 100%
For
guarantee.
fact, it will happen to you.
Like I was very lucky, very fortunate. I did do a lot of work to set that up, but sometimes things have a weird way of working out.
Once you like take that leap and step off.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
He's betting on you, or he's willing to bet on you if you let him. Are you willing to bet on yourself?
Oh, are you willing? Man, that's a good like closer to this. Also, option C through D, make the kids work and start bringing some money to the table.
Yeah, how old are they? 12 and 11?
11 and 12. Hey, go make money.
Can they mow lawns, shovel snow, contribute to the piggy bank? But also, if you want, get a part-time job.
Yeah.
Or do something where like you can choose your own hours or do however much of it you want.
Man, it's such a frustrating thing making decisions that are like the long-term decisions, right? Like making the scary decision to like, hey, let's not get a better survival job right now so that I can land my dream gig.
Yeah.
But it can totally pay off.
Totally.
We believe in you.
We believe in you.
Your partner believes in you.
Your partner believes in you.
His kids believe in you like crazy.
I mean, you wouldn't still be around if they didn't.
So, hey, do you believe in you? There you go.
Maybe you should be asking yourself stuff and not us.
Now these two goofballs. Amazing.
I actually genuinely think that was good advice. We're going to do a second question, and then Paul's flying out of town, so he's kind of on
a family trip.
He's on a tight schedule right now, and we're lucky to be recording episode 2 right now.
Can I just say really quick, like when you're out with your friends and then you get a text or a phone call that you weren't expecting from your spouse, doesn't feel good.
No.
Yeah.
And now
It's
she's
fine.
not texting you back.
Oh man, when someone calls you and then the reception is bad and it doesn't connect, and then you text them like, "Hey, is everything okay?" and then they don't respond.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, you're screwed. Fear.
All right, so let's get
Fine.
through this
Okay.
last question real quick. You want me to read or?
Yeah, you take this.
Dear Amy, we didn't do Abby this time. Dear Amy, some time ago I gave a good friend, Cheryl, some very expensive designer clothes I thought she would like, but they were too big for her. I don't know if that's a diss. But with my permission, she showed them to a couple other people I know, one of whom took the clothing apparently with delight. My friend told her that I didn't want any money for the clothes, but she suggested a bottle of wine would be a nice thank you. I have seen this woman in passing many times, and not one word of thanks has been given. I have started giving her the cold shoulder, but I don't think she notices. It shouldn't bother me, but it does. So I was thinking of telling her the reason I am ignoring her. By the way, I don't like her anyway. Should I just let it go? From Dressed Down.
Okay, immediately stop it.
Go
Just stop
home.
it. Go
Log
home.
off.
You just answered your question. You're not even asking for advice. You're just complaining here. You just said you don't like her anyways, and it shouldn't bother you.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your answer.
Well, and you already gave it away.
You gave it away.
And then that person gave it away.
Yeah.
They get the thanks. Did you get the wine?
Do they need to grovel at your feet? Have you ever received something free from someone and like, I don't know, depending on what situation you're in or that person's in, if you give them something, maybe they're embarrassed to be like, someone like
I'm
gave
wearing
me their
your
old
used
clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you go up to that person, thanks, like, so you can feel like, yeah, I gave that to you. I don't know. It just feels like
It's like, hey, thanks for giving your clothes to Cheryl and thinking of Cheryl first to give your clothes to so that she would think of me to give your clothes to me.
this once removed, second down, handed out clothes from you, and you don't even like me anyways.
Yeah, you don't like me. You didn't think of giving it to me.
Look, you say it shouldn't bother me. Period. Just stop there. You're right.
Yeah.
It shouldn't bother you.
Find something you like to do. Go outside.
Or just stop trying to be generous, because being generous is just giving. Just let it go. Give, let it go. It's not about you. It's about helping other people. Oh man! Don't tell her you're ignoring her. Then you're gonna look like the worst person in
I
town.
was like, hey, excuse me, do you mind if we talk real quick? Yeah, so now that I have your attention, I've been ignoring you because I'm mad that you didn't thank me, the person who didn't give you the clothes directly.
Well, Cheryl didn't tell me that it came from you. It could be one of those situations.
But, well, no, she knows. But
Oh, right.
did you get the wine? That's the question. If you got the wine, that's the thank you.
Yeah, and even if you didn't, you just gave away clothes. Just give away the clothes.
Yeah, if you gave clothes to Goodwill and someone bought it from Goodwill, do you expect a thank you note?
Huh? Oh, man.
Find something else.
Find something else. Jeez.
I don't know, find like a TV show.
I don't like
or
her anyways. What did she ever do to you?
Go for a jog.
Sit
Sit at a coffee shop.
just write a list of all the things you're thankful for that you have in life.
Breathe.
Start there. Breathe. Yeah. Get some Zoa. Ma'am, all of your problems can be solved by shotgunning a can of Zoe.
Yeah, get on the Zoe train.
Get on the Zoe train.
The Zoe boat.
Yeah,
Cool.
Solved it.
Well, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Thanks for listening to episode 2. It really means a lot to us. And please rate, review, subscribe. We're now on YouTube and TikTok, so you can find us there if those are your preferred places. But yeah, we love hearing from you, and it means a lot.
All right. We Zoed. Now we got to go. Love you guys.
Love you.
Peace.
Peace.